The 805 Focus is brought to you in part by Nonprofit Connect. Nonprofit Connect provides superior leadership tools and resources so nonprofit leaders and board members can make valuable decisions to move their organization forward to a sustainable and vibrant future. More information on services online at nonprofitconnect.org.
Welcome to 805 Focus. I'm Dr. Cynder Sinclair with Nonprofit Connect, and we will be bringing you the latest on your favorite nonprofits. So get ready to be inspired. Our special guest today is Carol Sauceda, and Carol is with the Assistance League of Santa Barbara. Welcome, Carol.
Thanks, Cynder. It's nice to see you again.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you again. You folks always have such fun and exciting things going on over there at your thrift store and all here and there. So bring us up to date. Tell us what's happening these days.
Well, now that COVID's over, we're able to meet some of our clients face to face now, where during COVID we couldn't, for instance, during our Operation School Bell, meet with our children who were coming in that we were clothing for the school year, and now we can work with them. They can come in, we can help them choose clothes out and help them try them on, and they can go home. And again, Teen School Bell is in full force again, so we're shopping with our junior high and high school children at Ross, where they're able to select the clothes that they want. They can get some school clothes, some shoes and socks and underwear, pants, tops, and a hoodie or a jacket.
So you take the kids to Ross, and then you and some of the other volunteers kind of work with them to find what they want?
Correct. We're assigned one student from the liaison will give us the name of a student who will meet us at Ross, and then we'll take them in and we tell them what they can look for, and we spend about an hour pushing around the cart and shopping with them. It's fun.
And so then you pay for that with the proceeds from your thrift store, or how does that work?
Exactly. We pay for it with the proceeds from our thrift store. We've got a certain limit that we keep in budget, but you can get quite a bit on Ross, especially on Tuesdays when it's senior day. So we do a lot of shopping on Tuesdays.
Oh, golly.
So I usually work with Santa Barbara Junior High, but other schools are involved: Dos Pueblos, San Marcos, Santa Barbara High School, and some of the other junior high schools.
So the schools know that they should call you when they have a student that would qualify?
Correct. We usually get an email from the liaison who says these are the students' name who are going to meet you at the store. Oh. And then we go shopping.
So you just meet them at the store?
We just meet them at the store, yes. Yeah.
I bet those kids are excited, huh?
Oh, it is. It's exciting and it's fun. It's fun. And I tell them, don't worry if I pull out a blouse and you say, no, not me. My feelings are not hurt. Because the whole idea is for them to choose things that they like, that they are going to wear to school. And that are school appropriate, of course. We know some of the guidelines, certain shirts not to buy. We're also back involved face-to-face with students in our VIP program, which stands for Very Improved Performance. In fact, yesterday I was at La Cumbre Junior High School, and so it's really exciting. They can invite a parent or a grandparent to come and join us for lunch. There's pizza and salad, and there's a certificate that's presented to them. Yesterday it was presented by the principal, and they get a binder that they can put their certificate in and any future certificates that they might earn. And we give them the lunch, and then we take a photo with them. And we'll give them a photo of them getting their certificate and that they can keep, and there'll be a group shot which will be on display at the school.
Oh, gosh.
Of all the students who were. There were probably about 15 students yesterday.
Oh, so 15 all at the same time.
They are nominated by the counselors and teachers and for improvement in scholastic or citizenship or service, whatever it is that they want to be recognized for. And we do this about 4 times a year.
Wow.
Right. So yesterday was La Cumbre Junior High, and next week I believe we'll be doing La Colina.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Well, so that sure is a great program.
It is, and it's really fun to see the parents, the proud parents there wanting to take pictures with their kids, and because it's being recognized for something good that
Yeah.
they're doing.
So are the kids surprised? Are the parents surprised, or they already know
They
beforehand?
know beforehand that
Yeah.
because they're especially invited to this
Okay.
lunch event. So we've got a bag for them with some school supplies, so they get that along with their certificate.
That is wonderful. What great work you're doing with the proceeds from the thrift store.
Oh, absolutely. We couldn't do it without our wonderful customers. Cynder, it's so nice to see our customers back in full force and that we're able to stay open. We've got the same hours 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday from 10 to 2, which makes
Okay,
it
Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
and Saturday, yes.
10 to 2.
10 to 2, and we've got
Okay.
customers lined up way before the store opens.
Oh, gosh.
We've got a number system like they do at the deli now,
Oh.
where you pull a little number ticket, and we've got this electronic board that has the numbers, and whoever is the greeter, and oftentimes I'm the greeter, calls out the number and says, okay, next. And our customers are wonderful about being patient and waiting and doing a little shopping outdoors because we've got some merchandise outside
That's
that they
smart.
can set aside before they go into the shop. And it's usually items that are maybe too large to go in the shop, like a big painting, a large basket, maybe a hamper, a stroller for a dog. I mean, those are some of the items that we might have outdoors. And we write up a ticket, we put their name on it, they pay for it inside and pick it up on their way out of the store.
So they have to wait because you can only have so many inside at a time?
Correct. When COVID started, we limited our capacity to 40 customers at a time.
Oh, gosh.
And at first, customers were really disappointed, but they're being very understanding now, and they're very patient in waiting for their turn to go in. And
Gosh,
it's
40
fun.
at a time.
40 customers at a time.
And you still have a waiting. Oh, my gosh.
It's-
That's incredible.
We are still the best kept secret in town.
Sounds like it.
Yes. I'm really proud of the work that we do and that we're able to sustain our philanthropies with our thrift store.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. We had a staff meeting yesterday for all the people who work in the shop and in the receiving department, and one of our members stood up and said, you know, we're just an amazing group of women able to run the thrift store and support all the philanthropies with what we make in the thrift store, which is only open 3 days a week.
Yeah. That's incredible.
amazing.
3 days a week.
3 days a week.
40 people at a time, and they're in line. Gee whiz.
People bring their out-of-town guests to our store. We've got people who used to live in town who come and make sure that they're going to be in town for a doctor's appointment or whatever on a Monday, Wednesday. So that they can stop at the thrift store.
Gosh. So let's talk about volunteers. I would imagine, I mean, you're all volunteers. So I would imagine you always need volunteers.
We always need volunteers. And right now is a perfect time. During the spring, we start recruiting for new members for the following year. And what our new recruits get an opportunity to do is they work in a cohort for a year where they're meeting, getting to bond with the other volunteers who are starting at the same time. And they'll select a class name, and they'll have presentations at their meetings from various committee chairs who will explain our different philanthropies. And then during the year, they get an opportunity to work in the shop. They can help out with the different philanthropies. So it's hands-on.
That is great. So if I was going to be a volunteer, for example, I don't have to worry, gosh, am I going to know what to do? It sounds like so much going on. How am I going to decide? No, it sounds like you give great, not just orientation, but training. And
Right.
so people, when they're done with that, they're able to choose exactly what they want to volunteer with.
Right. And every year you get to choose what philanthropy you want to work with.
Yeah.
So right now we're in the process of doing that. Our new cohort of volunteers are just finishing up their training year, and they've already indicated which philanthropies they want to work with in the 23-24 year for the Assistance League.
Gosh.
So it's exciting. It's
It
exciting
is
bringing in
exciting.
new blood, and it looks like we've got about 24, 25 already interested in starting
Nice.
with us when we start our new cohort in our trainings.
That is great. And so I heard that this is your 75th anniversary.
You heard right. I'm so excited. We've been around since 1948.
48.
Right. Our actual date is in the fall, and we'll be having a community celebration, which we're working on planning right now. But throughout the year, we're going to put up a banner on our thrift store so that our customers know. And we're trying to figure out ways that we can celebrate with our customers because they are so loyal. I mean, we know a lot of our customers by name, Cynder, because they come so often.
Yeah.
Some come Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Oh, gosh.
And they're looking for specific things, and sometimes they don't find it, and we know they'll be back the next day.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
but
gosh.
our customers are certainly our loyal customers are valued. We value them so much.
Yeah.
And like I said, we know them by name. Sometimes they know us by name too because of our name tag, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah. So I would imagine that on your website, people can find when, the exact date, and all the details about this celebration.
Exactly. That hasn't been set in stone yet, but we're working on that, and we will put that on our website.
Oh, good.
Yeah. The other thing that we've decided to do this year is we're going to have a banner out at the breakwater.
Oh.
With a big AL.
That's a good idea.
Yes, we're so proud to be able to do that this year. And so we're looking forward to it, especially because it's our 75th
Oh, one of those
anniversary.
flags.
One of those flags out the breakwater.
Oh, that's going to be
Yes,
so great.
it'll be flying out there, and it'll have just the AL and then a star in the middle with 75.
Oh, with 75. Oh, that's a perfect
Right.
thing to do this year.
Mm-hmm. We're excited about that.
Good for you.
It's been a while since we've done that.
So while people are on your website,
Mm-hmm.
which I know is at the bottom of the screen here, they would be able to not only find out what's going on in terms of events and that sort of thing, but how to be a volunteer, how to sign up.
Correct.
And how to maybe donate things to the thrift store.
Yes.
And how to make a financial donation.
Absolutely. We take financial donations as well as merchandise. Merchandise donations can be made during our open hours, which is from 10 to 2
Okay.
on Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, and we take donations. And our community is so generous. And those items that, for whatever reason, we can't sell, we donate to community friends. For instance, if we get in towels that don't quite meet our standards or blankets that we don't meet our standards, we will donate them to the horse therapy program.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Or the dog rescue. Community friends include people like the jail, they need jeans, so we might set aside some things for that program.
Nice.
Showers of blessings, we might give some
Oh.
towels to them.
Yeah,
So we've got 28 different community friends that we help, and we give them merchandise from our store, which either we haven't sold by the end of the month, or it's something that doesn't meet our standards.
That's a lot of collaboration.
It's a lot of collaboration, it is.
And
yes.
a lot of generosity and caring about people. That's what you're doing.
Well, we're happy to do that because we don't want to see anything going into landfills that doesn't have to.
Yeah.
And if other organizations and nonprofits in this town can benefit from some of the merchandise that we have, we're happy to share.
Oh gosh, that is so great. Yeah, and you're right, a best kept secret. I bet a lot of people don't even know what's going on.
Some people don't.
Well, they're going to find out.
They are going to find out, thanks to you, Cynder. We appreciate the exposure.
Gosh, so let me see. I know I wanted to ask, I was going to ask you if you have a story for us. I think you probably have a lot of great stories.
I've got a thank you card that somebody just sent in about shopping. For one of the Teen Schoolbells students said, "Dear Assistance League, I want to thank you guys for getting me clothes. I really enjoy them. I want to thank you for helping me out. Without you guys, I would not have that many pretty clothes. Once again, thank you very much."
You know what's so great about that is not only did you folks get that nice thank you letter, and so you know that child, that student really appreciated it, but what a great lesson for that student to understand the importance of a handwritten thank you letter.
Yes, and the liaisons encourage that.
Oh,
so
is that right?
We get several thank you notes for Teen Schoolbell, especially because they're at that age where they're shaping the kind of habits that will help them as they get older. So that's really good.
Oh, that's wonderful. You're doing so many things all at the same time for so many people.
And what's coming up soon, I don't know if you remember your prom, but I remember mine. And I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I didn't have. My family didn't have a lot of money, and I was lucky in that an aunt made a dress for me. But we have prom dresses
Prom
that
dresses.
people can, that our students can borrow for free.
Oh, isn't that great?
And we're going to be launching that very soon. So our liaisons at the high schools will know about that, and the girls can come and shop. It'll be on Wednesdays and Saturday, and they can come and pick from a selection of dresses. We usually have about 500 dresses in an assortment of sizes.
Really?
We also will can provide some accessories. So earrings, and maybe a necklace,
Sure,
and
sure.
maybe a clutch to take with them, and some shoes. So they can
Gosh.
get an outfit and be looking gorgeous on their prom date.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful service.
Oh, and you know what it's like
Yeah.
when you have a beautiful dress and you really
Yeah.
feel special. And we want those girls to feel that
Yeah.
way when they go to their prom.
Well, bless you for that. So Carol, we have about a minute left. Is there anything else you'd like for our audience to know about Assistance League?
Oh, I'd like to know that as a volunteer, it's just amazing work to see the feedback from the community for the things that we do, whether it's having a friendship luncheon and having seniors coming over for lunch, whether it's working with these residents at Hillside, where we have bingo nights.
That's great.
It's just so rewarding to be a volunteer with the Assistance League. It's one of the best things that I've done. I didn't know what I was going to do when I retired, but when I got invited to join the Assistance League, it's one of the best decisions that I could have made.
Well, and they were lucky to invite you too.
Well, thank you, Cynder.
Sounds like it's a win-win.
I like to think that, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being with us and for your great work in our community.
Thank you for inviting me, Cynder.
And thanks for joining us on 805 Focus, and we'll see you next time.